at this point, we're going to talk a little bit about the hardware errors that expected or might occur in the system and how to deal with them. One of the errors that might appear on the OrSPT is pattern detected error. The message will present and it will say that a keypad needs to be replaced. This error occurs when one of the sensors is triggered, and the system thinks that there is a tampering situation. In case the specific location is using a debit card, that means for that specific location that the key injection from the unit has been erased, which means that the unit has to be replaced with a key injected unit, and that specific unit has to be sent for repeated key injection. In case there is no debit card used at the location, this error can be cleared by pressing the enter button, scrolling to the clear flag on the menu that appears, pressing the enter button again, then scrolling again to the reboot, and once the system reboots, it will go to the normal mode and start operating again. And again, this is only in case where the debit cards are not used. In case there is a debit card used in the system and the unit has to be replaced, the removal of the OrSPT itself is done from the inside. There are two butterfly nuts right inside that needs to be opened. Also removing the power and the network connector, the RS-485 connector from the unit itself. Once everything is disconnected, the frame can be detached. And then I can pull the unit out of there and replace it with another unit. When replacing an OrSPT unit, it is crucial to pay attention to the location of the rubber gasket that protects the unit itself from water and dust damage, and also make sure that all the sensors are locked in place. So attach the gasket properly and make sure that it is adjusted around the unit. So, there are no access and no holes in the gasket. This gasket, although it seems like it's square, it's not really square, it's rectangular, so there is one side that's longer and one side that's shorter, so that makes installation of the gasket easier and adjustment of the gasket easier. And after the gasket is installed properly and there are no gaps between the gasket and the unit itself, all you have to do is to place the unit inside the box, adjust the frame so it will sit snugly around the unit itself. Locate the two butterfly nuts. And tighten them to the frame. The unit itself has a spacer on the screw, which will allow you to tighten the butterfly nut until it actually stops on the spacer, so you know that you reach the proper connectivity of the unit and that the gasket is securely attached. around the unit. Okay, so the next item that we're going to discuss is how to check the OrSPT for its operating system version and for the application version. And in order to do that, we need to use the system menu that's already in the OrSPT itself, and I will show you right now how to get to that menu. So we need to power up the unit, and while it's powering up, we're going to press the clear button. It will start beeping, and after several seconds we will see the SSA system menu that we're in there, and right now we're going to check the versions. So in order to check the versions, we're using the arrows here next to the yes and no buttons, the up and down. We're going down, scrolling down to the extended menu. And in order to get to extended menu, we press on enter. The next item will be system info. Again, I'm pressing the down arrow and getting to system info and pressing enter. And the first option here on that menu is versions. So I'm just going to press enter to get to the version screen. You will see a number of items on that screen, but what you should be interested in is the OS. This is the operating system. Right now it's 363. The latest one is 386. This is an older model that wasn't updated, but all the models that you will get should be in a version 386 unless we have an update. And also the application version itself, which is the www.00100 ORS for the OrSPT. That's the short name for the OrSPT. And you will see that the version is 129. The full version is 7.1.29, but we're not showing the 7, so you should know that your version should be 1.29. And that's the versions. In order to get out of that menu, we can press on the cancel button, and it will take us one step up, one step up, one step up, until we get to the main menu.
Action.
Okay. So the last thing that we're going to cover in this training is how to check for injected keys on the terminal. And in order to do that, again, we need to access the SSA menu. So I'll turn the unit on, and I'll press the clear button several times until I see the SSA menu appear on the screen. Okay. So as previously, we need to scroll down to the extended menu, press enter. This time we're going to scroll down to supervisor menu. Press enter. Now this menu is protected with password, and the password is 2634. So I'm pressing 2634 and enter. In this menu, we'll go to security, press enter, and then scroll down to key check value. Press enter. We have two options. We're going to check for terminal keys. I'm going to press enter, and we have three options: the special keys, the MS keys, and the DuckPT keys. We're going to check for the special key and for the DuckPT key value. Here I see the KTK value, which means that this unit is injected with a key. I don't really care about the value of that key. As long as the key appears here, I know that this unit was injected. Same goes for the DuckPT keys. Press enter. As long as you see a value under key 0, you know that this unit is injected. Otherwise, you'll get a warning message that the financial application was not loaded. So if you see here a value, you know that this unit was injected, and you're good to go. To get out of this menu, I press cancel several times until I get to the same main menu, and one more press on the cancel button will reset the unit and go to a normal operation mode.
Baby.
That's it.
Ta-da!
I have nothing more to say.